Hello, quilters. Today we're going to talk to you about APLIQUICK Scissors. We have 3 models, small, medium, and large. Let's take a look at what each one is used for and why they're special. The unique feature of APLIQUICK Scissors is that all of them are micro-serrated. They have a tiny microsaw on one of their blades. The microsaw prevents the fabric from fraying when you cut it. Especially with fabrics like Japanese fabric, silk. These are materials that tend to fray a lot, and what these scissors do is precisely prevent the fabric from fraying. I'm going to make another cut so you can hear the sound of the scissors. You can see that the cut is completely clean. Another reason for this micro saw is to keep the fabric from slipping toward the tip when we cut with the scissors. So, these scissors not only cut, but they also hold the fabric in place. As you can see, we have these small scissors, and then we have the medium and large ones with a very unique design. Why do our APLIQUICK scissors have this design? They are also micro-serrated, but these have a hook and 3 holes. Normally, we hold scissors like this. When we hold them this way, it creates tension in this part of the arm and here as well, which can lead to tendinitis, carpal tunnel, and certain discomforts in the arm and hand. These scissors are designed to be held like this. We rest the pinky finger on the hook of the scissors. First finger, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All 5 fingers are holding the scissors, which distributes the tension across the whole hand and helps prevent those arm discomforts. Plus, you get a firmer grip and greater control when holding them. Why 3 different measures? We use the small scissors to cut very tight curves, small pieces, and to make small cuts on inner curves. The large scissors are fantastic when we want to cut straight lines or large pieces. And the medium ones will work for almost everything, except when we need to cut very tiny pieces. Then we'll need the small ones. Let's look at an example. Also, I want to mention that we can use APLIQUICK scissors with our fusible web, with APLIQUICK fusible web, since the fusible web isn't paper, but fiber. We're going to cut a very tight curve, and we'll do that with the smallest scissors. See? When we have very, very tight curves or small pieces, we use the smallest scissors. When we're working and want to trim the seam allowance on medium-sized pieces, we'll use the medium or large scissors. Once we've trimmed the seam allowances, on the inner curves we need to make small cuts, and we'll do those with the small scissors. Look. This is where we use the small scissors. The medium and large ones are fantastic when cutting large pieces and straight lines, since the blade's length covers more distance, making it much more comfortable to cut seam allowances on pieces like this one, for example. Quilters, here we've seen the introduction to our scissors, the APLIQUICK scissors. I hope you get a chance to try them out and work with them on all your apps and projects. Thank you.